Yes, Seefa, we should be live now, bro. Wait for
Oh,
one or two
okay.
people to get in the stream with us.
We
Yes,
should wait
Seefa,
for a whole
we should
lot
be live now, bro.
more than that. But I do appreciate you hosting this debate. I think it's going to be healthy, and I think it's going to be good for a lot of people.
I hope so. I hope so. I don't want it to turn into a kind of slanging match or anything like that. That's not why I did this, and I know Seefa, that's not what you're doing this for either. But any kind of open discussion, I'm going to try and be as quiet and as neutral as possible. I have invited Crypto Saint up here as well to be part of the moderation and maybe just try and keep things a little bit smooth if possible. What's up, Crypto Saint?
Yes, sir.
He's still logging in, I think. Once again, back on Drunk on Crypto, Thursday night. We don't normally do Thursday night streams, but I saw there was a little tension in the space earlier on, and I thought, look, again, a lot of people have been here. I'm not saying that the tension arose here or whatever, but it's normally a good place to try and put things into bed and put things into perspective. So let's see how we can get on with that tonight.
Oh, yes, sir. And I guess while we wait for a few more people and I guess Mr. Crypto Batman to join the stream, I would like to have a discussion with you, Sonny.
Okay. Put me on the spot. Why don't you ask him? Go on. Yeah, no problem, bro.
Yeah. Hey, remember that one time that you said that I said I supported David Peterson, okay?
Yeah.
And you showed me the video where I said it.
Yeah.
An interesting thing is that you joined that live stream, and I'm 50% into that video. And I never said I did not support. I mean, I never said that I supported David Peterson. In that video, I was talking about once the decision came down from a group of Muslims, because there was the Shias, the Wahhabis, the Sufis, and the Sunnis. Once the decision came down, anybody who supported this platform is not a Muslim. And you should take a look at the video. But I'm only 50% into the video. But okay. I'm more sure that I didn't say I did not. I'm more sure I said I did not say I supported David Peterson. But I will say I always supported the platform because I.
Hold on a second. I'll see. But the thing is, though, when it comes to that, David Peterson at the time was the platform, like in the sense of he's the one calling the shots. He's the big man at the top with the say so. So by you saying I support this platform made by David Peterson, it's kind of like saying you support David Peterson, even not just going back word for word play. If you see what I mean, just if you want to say to me that maybe I've generalized that. You can understand that would be the reasoning as to why I generalized it in that case. But
you're right.
Without trying to hunt through, I'm pretty sure that I've heard you say you do support David Peterson in your videos in the past somewhere. But it's not. I'm not trying to be a stippler. You see, especially in debates like this. Does it really matter who said? On a side note like this, who said which particular thing in which particular way? Or does it really matter what's going on today in Moonberg? How is that? How is that? Is it winning a debate because one person can disprove another person did or did not say something in the past? Or is it better for you actually to look at the merits of what's happening right now in Moonberg and then discuss that?
I 100% agree with you, but basically it's not to say, hey, you're right and I'm wrong. It's just when you I'm like Malcolm X. I'm more of like a etymologist. And words means a lot to me. And yes, I do understand what you're saying now. Basically David Peterson is the platform. To me, I kind of look at it a different way because I always had a problem with David Peterson leadership. I didn't like his marketing strategy.
But then you can see how it's a bit strange for someone to say that, I support the platform, but I'm not
Yes,
happy with the leadership. How do you support the platform then? What's the basis of supporting
man,
that
that
platform?
is a great question.
Just
That is,
one second, Alcifa. Sorry, before you
yes,
answer
sir.
that. Good evening, Sensila me. Is this stream going to stay up or deleted afterwards? I need my beauty sleep. I'm going to try my best to keep this up, Sensila me. I haven't got, as long as it's okay with Alcifa and Batman, that they're all happy keeping it up and it doesn't go too mad, then yeah, I'll try and keep it up. I prefer for you to stay with us though. Sorry, Alcifa, to put in there. Yeah, I was saying about
Oh no.
the platform there.
Well, I have something to say. I trust David Peterson.
What's up,
Hey,
Crypto
what's
Yo,
going
Saint?
on, Crypto Saint?
what's up, bro?
Not much. The
How's
reason
everything going?
you asked, everything's beautiful. I'm headed back to El Paso. I just left Phoenix, and then from there I'm going to Miami
Oh,
tomorrow.
wow. Nice.
Yeah. Now you asked a very important question that really touched my heart because you're the first person who ever asked this question. I wish people ask me more questions. The reason why I supported the platform and I stated before in the video, it was because I seen how the platform can change people's lives. For instance, with the hot tamale. Okay, the hot tamale was at that time was just my friend. She was my closest friend, and man, she's a beautiful woman from the inside and outside. And at the time, because of her disability, because what she suffers with post-traumatic stress, she's on public assistance. Okay, she's not ashamed. You
No.
know, and she's not receiving her Social Security disability. So she had kids. She has kids. She has a daughter, a son, and a grandchild that she looks out for. She never had made Christmas. Now I'm a Muslim. I don't celebrate Christmas, but the first time when we first met each other, I was there for her. I gave her money to do Christmas, but in the following year, I wanted her to do it by herself. So I loaned her $3,000 worth of Ethereum. And I told her, well, you're going to pay me back the 3,000 plus 50%. No, I loaned her 2,000. I'm sorry, I lied. I loaned her 2,000, and then I say you're going to pay me 50% back plus what I loaned you. And so anyway, so she will owe me 3,000. Now she put her money in the A bot. Boom, 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 boom. Her A bot got bigger, and then she stopped the audio reinvest for like 45 days. She got $1,000 worth of ARB tokens and sold it for Ethereum. And when she sold it for Ethereum, she turned it into Bitcoin and then went on Overstock.com, which was a website that does support Bitcoin, that takes Bitcoin. That was her first time in a very long time after her divorce that she actually made Christmas for her kids without any help. And that touched my heart because, when you give somebody money and they buy Christmas gifts for the kids, yeah, they're happy and everything. But it's different when they do it on their own. The glow, the happiness, and all of that. And that's why I believe in the platform. So when the first time I talked to David Peterson by phone, because I still have his cell phone number, and when I talked to him, I told David,
This number.
I
Service.
So you say
well,
because of the rewards that were gained, that's what made you
yeah,
believe in the platform.
yeah, yes, sir. Because there's a lot of people uh, that are not blessed to have high-paying jobs like myself or Crypto Saint or yourself. Uh, they can't afford to continuously to buy crypto. Or I see this a way for people who work at Walmart or 7-Eleven to get crypto, or single mothers that are on public assistance and not receiving child support. I really believe that this platform can help a lot of people, but the leadership is what I had a problem with. This platform, if he had a real A bot, if there was a real A bot, and even if the A bot was trading poorly, it still could have helped a lot of people. And that's what I believed in.
Okay.
I seen it. I
It's
seen the hot tamale's face when she bought her kids with Christmas, with gave her kids with Christmas with nobody. She didn't have to ask nobody for money. She did it all on her own.
that's all beautiful, Alzifa, from that point of view, but
Yes,
there
sir.
was never any kind of evidence or backing of where that money was coming from, which is the problem. And if it's just a
Yeah.
case that I mean, you could be in any scam, any crypto scam to start with, they're going to pay out. And if the only thing that the reason that you're supporting the platform is because they paid, be it because it made Christmas for the hot tamale or for whatever they use their money for, there could have been other people out there that have needed the money just to eat. Do you know what I mean in that sense? And it's helped those people. So it's just a bit scary thinking that you're supporting the platforms just on the basis that they're paying out right now.
Well, I only supported with the arbitraging platform. I'm just saying that's why I supported that platform. Okay, I like the platform, and I have complained many times before.
Maybe is it that you like the platform or you like the idea of the returns every day?
I like I like the platform
Because
because
you can't say that I don't like the way the
well, hold
platform
on.
was being run, but I like the platform in that sense because
but
it's there's
well,
no go on.
let me explain. Let me
You
explain.
like the name?
Okay.
You like the name arbitraging?
I didn't even know what the word meant until I looked it up in the dictionary when I first got involved with arbitraging. No, let me say this. Let me say this from an investor perspective. You see, I like Gandhi.io. I respect it. No one can complain about it. But it doesn't mean that your leadership of this platform, if you decide to go a different way or whatever, I mean, and or start acting out in some negative way that will scare people away, just because I support the platform and I believe in the platform doesn't mean I believe in your leadership. Now, I'll give you evidence of that. There was a time that Kinetic Energy made a video and say, look, and he said even to David Peterson, if you don't want to run this platform the way it would be, then give me the platform.
I've got a close analogy because I can try and half kind of understand you. I've got an analogy
Yes,
that we could say the same thing about P3D. I like that platform, but I didn't like the leadership. I didn't like the leadership, the way it was being run in that sense.
Oh, okay.
So there's an analogy that
maybe
okay.
Yeah.
Some people out there will probably understand what I'm talking about. But then
Sure.
on the other hand, then I liked the platform. I didn't like the leadership, so I didn't buy into the project, and I didn't make videos for or about documenting my journey on it because I didn't like the leadership of the project. In fact, I've voiced my concerns openly in the opposite direction, in the sense of, look, this is how these guys are trying to lead over here. It's not. I don't appreciate the way that they're trying to lead over there. I don't think it's great personally. So I've made videos in that. So I'm just trying to add two and two together. How do you get from the point of a platform that you like to David Peterson that you're not supporting, and you don't like his leadership style at the time, but then you're still making videos documenting your journey on it, and you're still, I don't know if you were invested in ARB, but you invested your own money in ARB though that time.
Yeah, well, at that time when I first got into arbitraging, I had locked my ABOT was still locked. I got into arbitraging I think June of 2018. I did not unlock my ABOT until December. This is right before I took a 50% haircut. And I didn't talk to David until I believe January of 2018. Now, when I spoke to David by phone, he asked me, how can he make the platform better? And, I don't know why he asked me, because I'm no coder. I can tell him from a perspective. I told him how I seen his platform, because I asked him, I said, how do you see your what does this platform means to you? And his response was, oh, it's so people can make money. I said, well, I don't see your platform like that. I see your platform as a platform that can help people to gain crypto, or those
But
who
in
are
the end of the
into.
day, though, it hasn't, though, has it, Seefa? That's what you again. That was the dream of what you saw that it could
Yeah,
be,
yes, sir.
but there was no
That,
backup of
yeah,
the technology. This is the same problem that a lot of people have had. Everybody gets caught up in that dream. The dream's all great,
yes, sir.
but can other people, can they back up what they're saying with any kind of evidence, or is it just a dream? And then if
Well, no,
it's
exactly. And you see, this is how me and Crypto Saint first met. Okay, when I got into arbitraging and June of 2018, I think the first contact I had with him was like 45 days after that. You see, this is back when people were from the arbitraging videos. Arbitraging community was making videos against Crypto Saint, Lieutenant Dan, and I told Lieutenant Dan, because I was very new to the arbitraging platform. I said, look, how can you sit here and just berate Crypto Saint for legitimate questions that needs to be addressed? Because at the time, only thing Crypto Saint wanted to see was proof of that ABOT, or some type of proof of transactions.
well,
And
why is
people,
that so much of a problem, though? That's the whole point of cryptocurrency, is that you'll be
well,
able to
well,
verify these things.
yeah, exactly, and that's what I couldn't understand. But Lieutenant Dan and there was a few others I can't remember at the time. Were just berating this guy, and I'm pretty sure Crypto Saint can remember. I always said, man, this man has some legitimate questions. Just address it and get it over with. No, nobody questioned it, and I mean, nobody answered it. And I made my videos the same. I don't know if I have a video even addressing that. I mean, Crypto Saint had a legitimate questions, but I always had a problem with the leadership. I mean, the man just asking to see, proof of the ABOT or some type of transactions that there are trades that are going on. And this is how I came in contact with Crypto Saint, and that's how I subscribed to his channel. Ever since then, I always listen to him to see what may happen.
There you go, Saint. It does work. See.
And Crypto Saint is a witness. Am I lying, Crypto Saint?
Nah, I'm telling the truth.
You see, and that was the whole deal. But now me calling a platform a scam. Let me put myself in the hot seat for a minute, okay? Now, why I didn't call arbitraging a scam at the time? Now, Sonny and Crypto Saint, you both are intelligent. You know how to check codes and transactions. Okay.
I check transactions. I'm not a code expert. I'm just being real
Well, I
about
know well, okay, but I know if David Peterson gave you something and he said this is my ABOT, I know you can call BS on that 100% right off the bat.
Yeah,
You don't have
I go through the code, bro, and I go through transactions. We're both familiar with Etherscan, I think, is what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Etherscan and coding. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if he proved today, if David Peterson gave him a piece of paper to Crypto Saint and say, hey, this is my ABOT, I know he at least knows a little basic something because he listens to you and he learns from you. He can call it BS from the right off the bat. I'm not saying he's a programmer or a coder, but he knows how to call BS real quick.
I agree with that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Mike.
Okay.
That's just because
okay.
he doesn't. If you're talking about things and you're not a coder, it's just like the mistakes will be obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like to the average person who's never like coded anything, they probably stuff would get by them. But if you've ever done anything, and I'm talking about like even just like C, if you code in C, you know, like
I
you can get a
remember a long time ago, Crypto saying, I said to you as well, and you were talking about this, and I was saying, look, it's just a new level of things now. People that have understood code in the past, it is a step easier. It's not like, you know, that you have
yeah,
to, it's not like a fresh thing to come in. And for the
yeah,
level of searching that you were doing at the time, like, you know, to understand, you can take a look and you can get a basic understanding. You might not be
yeah,
able to do a full code audit or in that sense, but looking at
yeah,
a piece of code, it's not that you're unfamiliar with what's happening there on, you know, in the code.
yeah. I
Well, yeah,
coded the heck out of some Q basic. That's all I'm saying. You know.
yeah, and that's what. But nevertheless, the whole point of me saying that is that you and Sonny are a lot smarter than me when it comes to that. So, you know, this is the reason why I had a problem of calling crypto arbitraging a scam, because I always said in my videos, well, not always said, I'll be lying if I said it a couple of times in my videos. I'm bonded by Quran. Okay. I cannot call someone a scammer if I don't have the proof there. I called out Majizi a little bit after, or Majaz, you know, I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly. I
My
called
I
out
job.
don't I don't
Majaz.
want to cause conflict here, Alcifa, but I don't understand why you often in your videos say and you often give the demonstration that you're bound by the Quran in the
Okay.
cryptocurrency video. I don't understand, what is that trying to
Okay.
prove, that because you're bound by the, is it supposed to show that because you're bound by the Quran you're more trustworthy than anybody else?
No, no, no. And I'm glad that you're asking this tough question. And it's the same thing that Crypto Batman asked me
I'm not,
when we
again, I'm
were
not,
talking
again,
on the
I'll see
phone.
if I'm not trying to be derogatory, I'm just trying to understand. That's all this is
No,
about, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I know you, Sonny. You're not trying to. I mean, you're going to ask some tough questions that make somebody feel uncomfortable. But I like the fact that you listen and you got to ask these tough questions no matter what. And like I said, I'm glad that you asked this question. And I will answer. The reason why I say I'm bonded by Quran. Okay, I got 560 something subscribers. A good portion of those subscribers are Muslims. Okay,
Okay.
they are Muslims, and 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 they know where I stand on a lot of things. And this is the explanation. The reason why I'm saying I'm bonded by Quran, that means that a Muslim is not the only person that can hold me by the Quran. And I told Crypto Batman, I'll send him this surah and the ayat, the chapter and the verse. It says, I must bear witness even against my own brother, meaning I have to tell the truth no matter what. Not only a Muslim can hold me to that, but a Christian, a Buddhist, uh, anybody can hold me to that. And if you hold me to that, I must submit to that. I must tell you. So when I tell a person I'm bonded by Quran, it's not to say, oh, I'm more trustworthy. I have to do this and do that. No, I'm telling you, you hold me to it. If I said it, show me it, and I have to own up to it. I don't care what race you are, what religion you are, you hold it to me.
Say,
That's the
what was that meme
difference.
we was talking about yesterday? I forgot it. I got one
The
of
what?
them. Oh, sorry, I'll see if I was just talking to Crypto Saint. Saint, do you remember that
Oh,
meme we were talking about yesterday? What was that meme? I can't. I've got one of those right now. I can't think what that meme was.
The one we were talking about, the terrible thought, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
that one. Yeah,
It's one of the funniest.
it's a great
It's
meme.
Larry David. Larry David.
I don't know if I should do it or not. It's
It's priceless.
no, I don't like that text crypt. I'm sorry. There will never be a Muslim versus Jew because you
No,
got to
that's not.
remember.
Again, I stated that at the start,
Yeah,
Text Crypto. This stream was not about that. It was about to try and have
yeah.
a conversation about Moonberg and why one person thinks one way about it and why the other person
Well,
thinks another way, maybe.
let me interject on that. Okay. And let me get this clear. Okay. The reason why I wanted to do this debate with Crypto Batman is because Crypto Batman has made some accusations about me.
Like
Okay.
what?
like, I don't know nothing about crypto. I know what's truly going on with Moonberg. I'm just doing this because I'm paid off. I know it's a scam and I don't care about anybody. Okay. He made a whole bunch of accusations, even in his live stream. Okay. Now, when I talked to Crypto Batman, and I'm shocked that he was respectable. Even when he was going in on me, he listened to me when I talked to him on the phone today. Okay. I told Crypto Batman's contacted me, said, I want to debate about Moonberg.
Hold on. Y'all talked on the phone?
Yeah.
Moon phone.
No, not on the moon phone, on an AT&T phone. Well, we talked through Telegram. I told him to call me.
Oh, okay. I thought like y'all had each other's numbers, like y'all used to be like
I don't
close.
have. I mean, I don't think I can't. I don't know how to call to Israel, but I mean, he's welcome to my phone number. You know, if he wanted my phone number, I would have gave it to him.
Yeah, no. When you said you were on the phone, like I think there's a distinction. If you talk on the phone, y'all kind of cool. If you talk on Telegram, that's just you using the app to communicate. Like if we talk on Discord, you know, like Discord is just like, all right, we're all in the same Discord. If I talk to you through the Discord,
no. I'm telling you, I talked to him through Telegram, but on the phone where I can hear his voice and he can hear my voice.
Yeah, I get you. That's what I mean. But I'm saying if y'all called each other's phone numbers, then y'all cool. That's all I'm saying. If y'all got each other's numbers, then y'all friends. Y'all just having disagreement. But if y'all just talked on the app, then yeah, you just talked. All right.
Well, I can see your way saying, but there are people who don't like me that has my phone number and I talk to them on the phone. So
I don't talk to people in the same right. I don't like anyone calling me on the phone. You know how many people ask me to like Discord app talk with them or Telegram? I'd be like, nah, bro, like just say whatever you gotta say.
Yeah. But like he you know, he made accusation, but Crypto Batman told me he just want to make it about Moonberg, and I made it clear to him. Okay, I said, look, if you're looking for me to defend Moonberg, I cannot do that. I'm not a promoter of them. I don't talk to the bias. I really don't know what's going on in the background. Only time I know anything is once in a freaking blue moon that Mr. Well contacted me, and it's just over something small. Nothing.
All right, hold on, Seefa. Hold on. Saint, I'm gonna pass you the host bar here. I have got a grievance with this, Seefa. I've got not a grievance, but something that I don't understand. I'm gonna put it calmly and politely and see if I can get you to try and
go ahead.
When you start one of your YouTube videos, how do you? I mean, I know your intro now, almost off by heart. How do you start your YouTube video?
What do you mean? I mean, what I actually say?
Yeah, I mean, you've got like a little speech that you say, introduction speech at the start of every video that you make.
Yeah, I say, welcome to the Al Crypto Show, because this is a show. I'm your host, Al Seefa. And then I also say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers, sisters around the world. Yeah. The reason why I say that, because I have friends all the way around the world.
Yeah.
I hope to find each and every one of y'all walking God's grace.
That's right. God is good.
And God is good, and he's always good, because I don't put my faith in man. I put my faith in God, and God's always going to protect me.
Right. So you say that at the start of every video and thanks for explaining the reasons behind it. And you post those videos on YouTube. You have over 500 subscribers, and you sit here in discussions on this stream actively talking and discussing about growing your channel and things you can do to help your channel grow. But yet, when it comes to Moonberg, you want to sit here and say that you're not a YouTuber. I'm going to
explain. Yeah, I'm going to explain why I say I'm not a YouTuber. See, I've been around crypto since the late part of 2015. Here's my definition of a YouTuber. Someone is getting paid to say something that is not true. A person. Hold on,
Saint.
Hold on. That's why I consider Crypto Satan not a YouTuber. I consider a video content creator, because YouTuber, when I got in there, was a bad word. Now let me continue on with it.
I'm a YouTuber.
Okay.
I
A
got forced into
YouTuber.
becoming a YouTuber, but I can't.
Okay.
I'll see. But the thing is, you are a YouTuber, bro.
Hold on.
You have a
Okay,
YouTube. But from a technical
let me
definition
say,
point, though,
let
you make
let me.
videos, you put them on
Okay.
YouTube. You're a YouTuber.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's your definition. Let me
No,
say
it's
the
not my
three.
definition. That's
I think
everybody's
you're
definition. I'll say that.
Okay. I'm
Seefa,
not okay.
Seefa,
I'm
Seefa.
yes, sir.
I think what you're mixing up is promoter and YouTuber. Like a promoter is there to say whatever he's paid to say, regardless if it's true or not. It's his job to promote. YouTuber is just content creator, like you said. Those terms are synonymous, you know.
Okay.
Content
Okay.
creator, YouTuber. But yeah, if you want to be like a
Okay.
promoter,
I'm
that's
just
what
saying,
you mean. You're
yeah.
not a
Okay,
promoter.
but that's not the only definition. Let me say the two other ones.
Okay.
The second one is a YouTuber is a person that's looking to get more subscribers and doing it for views.
Okay.
I don't care how many subscribers I have.
Wait,
I'm not
Seefa,
doing
wait,
it.
I gotta call you out here, bro. Did you not sit on a Drunk on Crypto stream speaking to Oracle, take the advice to
Yeah.
change your name to Our Crypto Show, make that
Yes,
change
sir.
straight away with the view of getting
Yes, sir.
more subscribers?
Well, yeah, because what did the Oracle say?
No,
Obey.
No,
you
no,
said,
that's important.
you've already said
Hold
yes.
on,
though,
hold
bro.
on. Hold on. I said yes. See, this is where I have a problem with some of the things you say, Sonny. You only give the end of the story.
Okay, what did the Oracle say?
Beginning.
What did the Oracle say?
Let's see. Well, let's see. You remember?
The Oracle said to you that night that if you wanted to find more, if you wanted more people to find your channel so you could help them, then you could make this change.
Hey, there you go. Here's what the discussion between me and the Oracle, which he's correct. I don't even like the guy, you know, after what he did, but I respect him. I respect him because he, like I said, you can always learn something from somebody else, even if you don't like him. This is what's the discussion. I told the Oracle I didn't care how many subscribers I have or how many views I get because I'm not doing it. YouTube is not paying me. It doesn't matter. If I can help one person, that's one person. Now here's where but hold on. Let me finish. Here's where the Oracle is so intelligent. He said, well, why are you making videos? You just said you want to help people. Yeah, I just want to help people. Well, what would it be like for you if you can help more people? 50, let's say you can get 15,000 subscribers. I said, I can't get that. Or 20,000. No, I can't get that. You're right, because you're stopping yourself. You can get there. Wouldn't it be better for you to help more people, not just a small group? And he got me thinking, bro. Oracle hit me right in the heart. I was being selfish. And that's where some of my friends were telling me, some of my Muslim friends, you know what? This guy just showed you out. Because how can you say you care about people, but yet you're not trying to do anything to help more people by trying to get more subscribers? You're being selfish. And that's that night I'll never forget. Yeah, Oracle hit me in the heart, man.
So just going back to the point then, because after that you have still, like just now as well, said that you're not looking to get more subscribers, but you are.
Well, I'm not doing it for subscribers. I mean, I would like to have more subscribers, but that's not my motivation.
Okay, let's look at it a different way. Are you trying to get more people to help? Are you trying?
I would like to help more people.
Would you like to help more people? Okay, so that's the point that we're going with. These people that you help, obviously, if they need your help, they're going to need to come back and find you. Maybe they might subscribe to your channel.
Well, I'm sorry. Say that again. You said it fast. I'm sorry.
If you've got these people that you're trying to help and they want your help, then there's a good chance that they might subscribe to your channel and hit that bell notification to get the next bit of help from you.
Yes, sir.
So then the intention, however you want to doll it up, is to get more subscribers. Whether you want to do that for helping them, whether you want to do it for scamming them, is not the question. The point is just simply that you are a YouTuber. And I think Crypto Saint might have hit the nail on the head, because that made it, when he said that, it made sense to me that, okay, this is what Seefa means to say. What Crypto Saint has described, that's what he means to say. And just the terminology that he's using, trying to say that he's not a YouTuber, is not only just confusing to me, Seefa, but I believe it's confusing to the audience as well out there who are watching you. And it may even cause people to look at you the wrong way, just because you've not been clear about that part. If you see what I mean, I'm not trying to hate. I'm just trying to...
I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean nothing by it. It's just that I don't want people thinking I'm
I mean,
doing
it's not.
videos
You don't have to apologize
famous.
to me, Alzifa. It's not that it's anything. It's what it is. Somebody's calling you out, saying that you're a YouTuber, and you're arguing that you're not a YouTuber. Yet all the proof and statistics on the blockchain even shows that you are actually a YouTuber. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know how to do things like other YouTubers do. You know, I'm just learning. I made mistakes in my own subscribers.
Alzifa, listen, you've set up live streams. I've been in them where you sit there and you talk back, you follow. We watched one on Drunk on Crypto the other night where you're talking to your... I know some YouTubers that don't even get to that level. They're not even on... They just sit there and they make videos.
It took me 2 years.
It doesn't matter though.
It took me 2 years.
So
I learned.
Can we clear one final point for today? And I'm not calling you a promoter. I'm just saying, you have to understand, Alzifa, if people say to you that you are a YouTuber, the shoe fits, bro.
Yes, sir.
If we can move forward and at least say from now on that Alzifa is a YouTuber,
sir.
That would be great. I think not only for myself, I think that would help you, Alzifa, and people understanding where you're coming from a little bit. And if you then want to turn around and say that, you know what, I'm not a paid promoter, then we can argue that on a separate level, on the correct level, rather than just arguing over, oh, I'm a YouTuber, I'm not a YouTuber. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay. I agree with you. I do agree with you. Yes, sir.
So let me ask you. You don't have any agreement with Moonberg, right?
None.
No, like commitment to make any amount of videos or anything like that, right?
That's correct.
So what would happen if you stopped making videos today and never made one again?
I don't know.
I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna give you a hint.
Yeah.
Those moon bots are gonna disappear.
Yeah. I don't argue that, and I don't disclaim it. I did make it clear that they said we just want you to document your journey, because I told them that.
Then that's your agreement then.
Oh, hold on. So you do have to make videos, Alzifa.
There you go. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we've documented your...
Hold on,
Alzifa. Do you think he meant write it down in your notebook and just document what happened along the way?
No. He did not mean that. Let me make this clear. Okay?
Right.
Let me make this clear. I said it from day one. They gave me a moonbot. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's a gift or whatever. Okay. A donation, call it a gift, call it what you want.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. Yeah, what's the point? They gave it to me. That's the main thing. Now, I did say that they only thing they are asking me is just to document my journey and to report my results to people, just to tell people. Basically, hold on. Basically, to people in the Nova chain. Now, I told them.
Wait, did they specifically tell you people in Nova chain at the time?
Yeah, for the refugees.
Okay.
I thought you were in Moonberg before Nova Chain exit scam, though.
No, I wasn't. Oh. So even though there was no agreement, the idea behind it was, and you knew this full well at the time, and they knew this full well at the time, that you were going to make videos to document your journey, to show your results to the refugees of Nova Chain at the time.
Exactly.
So your job is
but hold on. But let's get back to Crypto Say. Now, you see, the ideology, people thought I was in Moonberg while I was in Nova Chain. No. And if you paid attention to my videos, I wasn't in nothing. Okay. I don't know, man.
I thought I was specifically seeing Moonberg content from you before Nova Chain exit.
No. You never saw that, because me and Batman got into it after Nova Chain exit scam. And
y'all been going at it since before that, bro. Like a while ago.
Well, I said we got into it. I know we got into it a couple of times. I'm saying if you paid attention to my video where I was outside of my truck, and when I said Nova Chain, I even said I don't even have any. I was talking about Nova Chain. Moonberg. Even before that, and I even said I have no investments with them. I have nothing. I don't know nothing.
I want to corroborate your story, Seefa. Just give me a moment. I remember that time specifically. I remember, I've said this to you a few times afterwards as well. Reminded you that this was the particular comment I made to you, that you're jumping out of the frying pan into the fire by doing that.
Yes, sir.
The reason I said that to you at the time, Seefa, is because I saw them grooming you. And the fact that you've just come on here today and told us that you knew with full intent that the idea behind them giving you and the Hot Tamale collectively $700 worth of Moonbot, so you could go and make videos and document it to rub it in the faces of the Nova Chain refugees. It does make me think, like, come on, what's the character there?
Back it up, Sonny. Back it up. You
Which
said
part?
rub it. You said rub it in the faces. Hold on. First of all, did Seefa say any lies or deceive anybody on the first day when I received that Moonbot? Yes or no?
Well, yes, you have done. Up to today is the first time that you've told us. Let me finish then, Seefa. Let me at least give you the reason. Up to today, in this stream right now, was the first time that you've really uncovered that you knew that you were expected to make videos.
I said that on my first video.
Whenever you've spoken, all you've ever said is from the first time, from that video, Seefa, you said specifically in that video that they've done it out of the goodness of their heart because they saw how you just suffered your loss in Nova Chain. And that's why they were coming here, just to give you this little gift, this little hand up. Up until even a stream last week, you would sit there and protest that you had no agreement to make videos for them at all.
And I still don't. But
but you do though, Seefa. That's the whole point. Let's see. I just want whether you can calmly, Seefa. Calm down a second, Seefa. Just want you to say calmly.
Most of the talking,
that's why I'm asking you to calm down and let me finish my sentence. Then you can respond. I'll be quiet after that. I'm just wanting to say calmly, Seefa. Yeah, if you've not realised along the way that you were, again, you said you have to document your journey to show it to the Moonberg people. These are things that you've said in this stream. You also said that you knew this was the plan at the time when they gave you the bot. Can you see how when you place all of this together, it doesn't look great for you, Seefa? That's it, at the very least. That's all I'm trying to get to.
I'm scared.
It's your turn to respond, bro. I'll be quiet now.
All right, hold on.
I was just trying to say something.
Hold on. Oh, stupid.
He's driving. You driving?
Yeah. But don't worry about it. I'm good. Hold on. This is my stupid iPad.
Okay, so I'm gonna just talk while we're waiting for you. Yeah, so there's no written agreement, but there's definitely an implied agreement and an unspoken agreement where I'm pretty sure if you don't hold up your end of the bargain, so to speak, by making those videos documenting the fact that they're paying you, that their program is paying every time you make a video, then it goes bye-bye. Or there's a very high likelihood that it goes bye-bye, you know?
Yep.
Wait, even forget that, Saint. What about just the fact that, we've sat down at the time, Seefa now, he's just been wrecked by Nova Chain exit scam.
Yeah.
Promoters of Moonberg go to Seefa and say, here, Seefa, here's 2 Moonbots, one for you for the Hot Tamale. We want you to document your journey. Your journey. I know maybe a lot of your followers are in Nova Chain. Document your journey to your subscribers. And we'll give you these bots. Are you good with that? Are you good with that? And Seefa said yes. But then for him to then go on and protest that, there's no agreement for me to make any videos.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's wrong.
Mm-hmm. So he's a promoter, unfortunately. And I think that's the easy case to make. And I don't see why I would be willing. Like, for example, I would test that theory. Now, I heard Moonberg doesn't pay that much on average. What's their percentages they pay? Anybody know?
Between
I heard they
half and
don't
one
pay
or
very.
something like that. Between 0.5% and one. What's up,
Yeah,
Crypto Wonder? Hello, bro.
I heard some days they pay less than half. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's just say 0.5%. So what are we looking at? Like $3 a day, $3.50. That's basically nothing. You know what I mean? Test the theory. In other words, you ain't gonna miss it. I mean, you can't withdraw the money, right? I mean, the base amount, you can withdraw the profit, but not the base amount, right? So I would put that theory to the test. I'd go like 30, 60 days without making a video and make sure nothing changes. And then you find out if you're really a promoter or not. You know what I'm saying? If they do it
if
like
they're giving him 1% a day, because I know sometimes it's supposed to have been above 1%. Is it not averaging about 1%? Obviously, on $700, that's $7 a day.
yeah. I mean, even with that, that's a little bit of chump change. That's like $200 a month. But to me, I don't see that it's worth the risk of $200 a month when we've been through enough of these to like have the full understanding that it's bad. Like if, like, for example,
I mean, look at
Seefa.
just the other day when we were talking about Mike gifting some IND tokens, and Mike's not even part of like the team or the program. He's just an investor in Gandhiji, Pace Car Mike, and he gifted Alcy for some tokens. And even when he did that, Mike was sure to tell him. Pace Car Mike was sure to tell him at the time, Alcifa, this is a gift. You're not under any obligation to make any video. We're not asking for anything from you. There's no documenting of your journey required. It's nothing. It's
Yeah.
just from Mike to Alcifa. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing more wanted. Nothing more on top.
Yeah.
If they and
And
I've heard you say, Alcifa, that they gifted you. Or they did it from the goodness of their hearts. They've looked after
now
Alcifa because of what happened
now
in Novachain. But it's not. You
as a
can't deny that you documenting your journey is beneficial to them.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say about that. I was trying to look for that video. Okay, I'm gonna go back to what I said in the video. I notified everybody that I was gifted. I notified everybody. I can't find the video right now.
It's not a gift, Alcifa.
Hold
there's
on.
conditions put on it. Bro.
I thought that when you talk, I listen, and
okay,
when I
I'm quiet.
I'll listen. Okay? Really? Okay. I told everybody, and the hot tamale was sitting in the sleeper, and that's the video I'm looking for. That they gave me 400. They gave her 300, and the only thing they wanted me to do was just tell people my results. I'm not required, and I even explained some of the contracts they have. I'm not required to make so many videos. Okay, I'm not required. I can make one video a month, one video every 2 months. I'm not required, and I told people that. So there was no deceiving in that. I told people what the exact agreement that I had with Moonberg. Now,
should I tell you where I think the confusion's coming?
Hold on, can I
okay.
Now, the agreement that they also have, and I'm the only one they have this agreement with. They do have contract agreements to promoters, like with Bits Away One. He has to make whatever his contract is. When Batman was into, when they approached Batman, he had his little deal with them and all of that. Many people. I don't have that. Now, if you want to say that I'm under contract, or if you want their people view me as a promoter, that's fine. I'm not gonna change your mind. But I do not promote Moonberg because I don't even promote XRP. Now you can break it down to details and some of my actions.
Let me tell you the difference. You've never been in touch with anybody from XRP, and they've said to you, "Here, will you document this journey?" From XRP,
I've been in touch.
Okay, but no, they haven't said what I just said to you, have they? They haven't said to you, "Here, Al Seefa, take some XRP. Will you document your journey?" It's just a gift.
Okay, yeah, that's correct. And even David Peterson.
But the thing is, though, Al Seefa, that has happened in Moonberg.
Okay.
The thing where I think the confusion is lined is because you've confused.
There's no confusion.
There is a confusion. I'm confused, Al Seefa. If I'm confused about what I've been watching you say and what I've heard you say in today's stream, if I've got confusion about that, then other people in the world will have that same confusion. So I'm just trying to get to the bottom of that confusion.
Okay, I understand that.
But I understand so my confusion is up to now, and this is where I'm trying to help Al Seefa. This is where I think the confusion has stemmed from. Is you're again explaining that you don't have a contract to make videos, a specific amount of videos over a specific amount of time. And you've said that listen, I'm not under contract to make videos for Moonberg. But you are, even though you don't have a specific time frame set on when and where you have to make your videos, the agreement, the gentleman's agreement as a man of honor you made with Moonberg was, for receiving that gift, you would document your journey and show it to the refugees of Novachain. Show your results to the refugees of Novachain.
That's right.
So you can see how that means you do have to make videos. Because if you don't make the videos to show the results to the Novachain refugees, then you're not doing what you agreed.
No.
And I know you're a man of honor, so you would do what you agreed to.
No, exactly.
The issue is, I don't think you've been very clear, Al Seefa, on explaining that you did have... Hold on again, I'm talking at this point. I'm just saying, I don't think you've been very clear on explaining that you do have an agreement to make videos, even though that is not an agreement that puts you under any time constrictions or boundaries from when you have to and how many videos you have to make. Can you see any logic in that at all, Al Seefa?
Oh, yeah, I can see some logic in it.
So then on that point, I would have to say that you are a paid promoter for Moonberg.
Okay, what is a promoter? And I'm not going to let you change
somebody showing the results of the platform on a YouTube channel.
That's not what a promoter is.
That has received benefit, financial gain from said company.
Okay, that is not what a promoter is.
Okay, but you didn't know what a YouTuber was a minute ago, Al Seefa.
Okay, that is not what a promoter is. I'm telling you that, Sonny.
Okay, let's hear. Let's hear what's a promoter, Al Seefa?
A promoter is exactly by definition someone who promotes Moonberg.
Right. Okay.
Am I right or wrong?
Well, it's a broad definition, but okay. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Somebody who promotes Moonberg. I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. It's someone who promotes Moonberg, yes.
How can you promote a platform if you are saying negative things about the platform?
You haven't said.
Oh, I haven't?
Only negative things about the platform, though, have you, Al Seefa? Up until a couple of weeks ago.
Hold on, I'm talking. I'm talking.
Go on then. Talk.
Okay. So basically, you just said I haven't said anything negative.
I didn't say that. No, I didn't. That's not what I said. You're putting words into my mouth.
I give up. Once again.
But you can't just make up what I've just said to you, Al Seefa. That's not what I said.
You just said I haven't made. You said you did not.
I said you haven't only. I said you haven't only made negative videos. It's very specific, Al Seefa.
Did I make negative videos?
Did you make positive videos?
No.
No, but on the same. Okay, videos? Yes. Recently, you've made a negative video. Have you made positive videos?
Now hold on.
Hold on. You asked me a question. I answered it. I'm asking you a question. Can you answer it?
I gave you the respect.
Al Seefa, brother. You asked me a question and I answered it. Now I'd like to ask you a question. Will you answer it? No. What do you mean? No.
Yeah.
Al Seefa, you asked me a question. You asked me a question and I answered it. I'm asking you a question. Will you answer it?
Speak. Let me speak. Let
Bruh.
me make my point. Because I sit here,
Okay.
let you ask questions, and let you make a
How
point.
many questions do you need in a row, Seefa? Tell me that
I'm
first.
not asking any more questions. I
Well,
just want to make my point.
Okay, make your point.
Darling.
Make the point. Quick before you forget
All
the
right.
point.
No, I'm not going to forget nothing, Sonny. You trying to make me something that I'm not. And
I'm not trying to make you
standing
something
up.
that I'm not. I'm telling you by technical fact, but by your
Are
own
you saying
admission.
I'm a
Hold on a second,
promoter? Yes
Seefa.
or no?
But listen, have you received financial gain from Moonberg at all?
Thank you, Sonny, for letting me make my point.
Have you received? Now I've forgot the last question. Seefa. I'm moving on to the next one. Have you made to respond to your point, bro? Have you made?
I'm not gonna answer any more of your questions if you don't let me make my point.
You did. I thought you made the point. We're moving. Have you made the
what
point
was
yet
my
or not?
point?
Okay,
What
please
was
make
my
your
point?
point. Please make your point, Seefa.
What was my point? You said I made the point.
I'm asking you, have you made it or not yet?
No, because you're not listening. That's
You're
the
saying,
whole thing. So why
your
answer
point
the
was,
question?
Seefa, your point was that I'm making you out to be something that you're not.
No, that's not my point.
But that's the point that you made when you said, can you let me make a point?
No, here's my point. Here's my point. I don't think you understand what a promoter is.
Right.
Period.
I think the same about you. That's what I was trying to explain to you, Seefa.
I'm good. I'm good. I mean, if you're not going to listen to me, what do you use to answer the questions?
Explain what a promoter is to me, please, Seefa. I don't get it, bro.
Yeah. Hey.
Can you do it in a way? Hold on, Seefa, because last time you asked me a question halfway through making your point. So I want you to get from the start to the end of explaining what a promoter is without asking a question. Can you please explain? There you go.
All right. A promoter is someone who promotes a company. Okay. Now, when you promote a company, you're not promoting if you're saying something negative about the company. Okay. That there's no way you can do that. How is that promoting a company?
That's a question. That's a question. You can't. You got to explain it without asking questions.
Excuse me. It's a rhetorical question. Would you like me to look that up for you, Sonny?
No, I know what that means.
Bro, stop.
Okay. It's a rhetorical question. It's asking a question, but I don't expect you to answer it. Go ahead, Sonny. I know you're going to try to make me look like a promoter, but go ahead.
I'm waiting for the point. I'm waiting for the point still. Have you finished the point yet? Because I didn't get it.
Yeah, I finished.
What was the point, please? I don't get it. I didn't get it. Because the point, I know. When I asked you last time, I said to you that your point was that I'm trying to make you out to be.
Have I received financial gains from in a form of a donation from Moonberg? Yeah. Yes.
Right. And have you made positive videos about Moonberg?
Have I made positive videos? Yes. Do I like the platform? Yes. Have I made a negative video? One out of how many? About 25, 10, whatever. Yes. Seefa has nothing to hide. But let me tell you this, Sonny. Yes,
guess
sir.
what?
Yes, sir.
My good friend Austin said he got a gift too, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't get it? It's all right.
Yeah, I know. No, I get what you're saying, Crypto saying.
Don't be crypto.
I'm not getting upset.
So, like I said, can you explain? Hold on, please. Then I just need to know. You've just listed all those things that happened. What makes you different to a promoter?
Because I do not promote it. I just tell them my results and what I'm in. Promoters are actually people are stating for, they have a downline. They ask people to get in. They say this and that. There's a difference.
Yeah, but you said this and that as well.
I'm telling you.
What difference? I don't see the difference.
What did I say? Use my words. Come on.
Sensei Lamy says 99% of his videos were positive, hence promoting, regardless of one bad video.
Okay, 99% of my video, regardless of one bad video. Okay, so your point is, I talk about the New Orleans Saints, and yes, I have received something from them. Am I promoting the New Orleans Saints?
Yes.
Yeah, you got me there because I want everybody to be a New Orleans Saints fan. You got me there.
You see it though. That's what you want everybody to be a Moonberg fan as well. That if that's what you're spreading on your channel, if that's you're making. But again, I just come back to the fact that Seefa, listen,
Yeah,
bro, you knew that was your job to make those videos for those
that's
specific
not a
people.
job.
All
No,
right.
I know I
Okay,
did.
you knew that's
It's an
what they asked
occupation.
you to do.
No, they didn't ask.
They did. You
They
told
re,
me they
they
requested. They requested
what
you.
It's
requested
a way of
asked.
life.
Yeah, they
It's not a
gave me the
job. It's a way of
donation.
life.
They said the only thing we like to see. Now it was my decision from that point on to go ahead. They already gave me the Moonbot. It was too later they asked me if
Seefa, do you know what
they
grooming
asked.
is? Do you know understand what grooming
I
is?
don't care if they groom me. If you think they groom me, that's fine. But I
You should
said it.
care.
I did something for them. I will tell people my journey. Now, when they gave me that move, I wasn't required to do anything at that point.
Other
It
than
was a
document your
Asifa,
donation.
journey.
Asifa,
Other than
Asifa,
document
Okay,
your
hold on,
journey on
hold
YouTube,
on,
bro.
hold on, hold on.
do you believe that your journey is anything other than your promotion?
My promotion. If I were to promote Moonberg, I would have gone it a different way to promote it. Believe me. I
No,
don't
I
think
mean you don't it doesn't matter your method. It's the same thing.
right. If they use my videos as a tool to promote, that's on them.
No, no, no. You're using your YouTube channel as a tool to promote
No,
Moonberg.
I'm not. Once again, I'm
See,
not
see,
promoting.
senor.
I'm
No,
not
no, no.
promoting.
That's your perception of yourself, but that is not
The
accurate
perception
at
to the
all.
whole rest of the
Okay,
world, Seefa.
okay. Here's the thing. My perception is my reality.
Just yours
Okay,
though,
it's
Uh-huh.
bro. Just
you know,
yours.
it's okay. Then that's fine. There are people who don't believe I promote it. There are people who believe I promote it. Okay, that's them. It is what it is. You have your own mind. You create whatever you want to create. I don't have a problem with that.
That's what the
You
mob
know.
does. Here, hold this money for a while. I'll ask you for a favor later.
You're gonna pay what you owe.
Here already, okay.
Oh,
But
they
it
take
it
the
it
kneecap.
it 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 is it
The
is
sad thing
what it
is, really,
is.
Alcifa, if you can't, I mean, a man of your honor and stature, especially, if you
Mhm.
can't, if you're happy with letting these people walk over you and groom you like that, then that's down to you, bro. And you can't say that people haven't tried along the way. Friends, people that you've known in the crypto space for a while have not sat down and calmly tried to explain this to you.
Yeah, I'm
So
not gonna say that.
let me ask you this, Al.
Yes, sir.
I understand that it's they told you or classified what they do for you as a gift. But
Yeah.
do you have your videos marked as sponsored content?
No, sir.
Do you declare that this is a sponsored video when you do
No, sir.
Moonberg
No,
content?
sir.
That would
No,
that
sir.
that that's probably going to be a problem.
Hey, okay. I mean, I understand. I
Listen,
understand.
listen. So it's like this. I'm going to put it in probably terms that maybe some people understand. So let's say I'm running for office and someone decides to contribute to my campaign. There's legal contributions and there are illegal contributions. They're going to say they were just gifts. If they're the wrong kind of contributions, if they're buying favor with that gift, if you're going to use your office, in your case, your YouTube channel,
Hmm.
special favor with a platform or a YouTuber, then that's promotion. That's an illegal contribution. By
Hmm.
analogy, it's not illegal to give you promotional funds or a gift. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that
Yes,
shit's
sir.
just wordplay, bro. At the end of the day, that's promotional funds.
Okay.
Because you can't just say, you know what, F this, I'm done. I'll never make another Moonberg video and expect them to continue to let you keep that, meaning it's not really a gift. That's Indian given at best, you know. But on its face, that's promotion. That's the perception of 99.999% of the world, the remainder being just you. And that's a problem. Well, not for you, but it's a problem for people onlooking.
Well, it is going to be a problem ultimately for him in the long run. That's going to be the issue. When it comes down to it, YouTube terms of service you've broken. You know, when people are like, for example, now, and I hate to keep bringing this guy up, but look at, let's say hypothetically that the claims made against Travon are true, and he really is sitting there in that problem. You know, he's got that issue. Then him just sitting there saying, oh, well, you know, I wasn't a promoter, is not going to help him in any way at all. And ultimately, Seefa, you know, you could end up in the same situation. I'm just saying, if the SEC started knocking on your door tomorrow, Seefa, saying, listen, you've been promoting Moonberg, the arguments that you give for you not being a promoter are not going to help you, bro.
Well, that's for my attorney to present.
Well, okay, yeah. Like I said before,
I mean, we don't know.
I'm not trying to slate you. We're trying to look out for you, bro, in that sense, you know.
I understand.
Who wants to see somebody go through that whole thing for a $700 Moonbot gift, you know?
Oh, okay, but here's the thing. You know, it's just like the hot tamale. Is she a promoter?
No. I say no because I don't know. Does she make videos on YouTube about Moonberg? I don't believe she does.
No.
So there you go then. No, but do you?
But the thing is,
yes, you do. But yes, you do though, don't you, Seefa? You do. That's the difference again.
An admin, and she does translate in Spanish.
Well, then she'd be admin, wouldn't she? She'd be down as an admin and translator, not a promoter. Again, Seefa, you need to get some definitions.
Hold on. For people who don't understand, and she translated into Spanish, would she be considered a promoter?
Where did she put
out? Remember,
if she put the Spanish content out on her channel, then yeah, she's promoted it in Spanish.
So you're only a promoter if you're on YouTube.
No, if you've put that stuff out on social. Oh, she put it out on. Did she give the translation back to the company for them to post it, or did she post it?
No, she put it out.
Well, then she has promoted Moonberg in Spanish. Then yes, wherever she put it.
Okay.
Do you not see that?
What happened to Crypto saying?
I don't know. I think his battery died. He'll probably change it and come back on. But do you not see that, Seefa? That, I mean, again, I was explaining the difference there, that you've come out on YouTube and made videos, content. You've made content, positive content related to Moonberg after receiving a gift of financial aid in the company. And yet you want to sit there and argue that you're not a paid promoter.
I'm not arguing about it. I understand what you're saying. I just don't agree with you. That's
okay. You don't have to agree with it, but it's like, again, this is, and then look, you asked me, you know, because it's only logic, Seefa, that I've explained to you. Everything is quite logical that we've spoke about here. So if you don't agree with logic, that's when I came to you the other day and I said, look, I can't argue with this guy because he doesn't have any base of logic.
Here's the thing. But see, you define logic in your own way.
Okay.
Crypto Saint define. Hold on.
How come my logic and Crypto Saint's logic and the logic of everybody else regarding what a YouTuber is the same around the world, and it's you that's only got a different logic on that.
But that's not an isolated. But I can say the same thing.
It's not an isolated case.
You don't think I got people that backs me up on what I'm doing? I mean, you and Crypto Saint. Oh,
who have you got that backs you up on what you're doing?
I got many people. Would you like me to bring some of my friends onto this?
But you've got the link. Share it with them, bro. However many you want.
Where they at?
Oh, okay, yeah, but you know they're at work right now. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. You don't think I got people that agrees with me?
I'll see if they all in Moonberg. I'm not saying they look right.
No,
but the thing
none
is,
of them are even in crypto.
How many people agreed with you that the A-bot was real? How many people agreed with you back in the day that the A-bot was real? What does that mean, Lord Alcifa?
Hold on.
We're talking about definitive facts from the SEC, how it's described in YouTube's terms of service, and you're telling me that that's my own logic. It's not, Alcifa. That's not my own logic.
Stockbrokers. I have attorneys that agree with me.
Are they in Moonberg?
No, they're not even in crypto.
So they don't agree with you.
I just said I have stockbrokers.
Do the stockbrokers know about YouTube's terms? Have they ever been caught up by the SEC for promoting fraud?
Of course not.
So what use is their background or history in that sense then, Alcifa? What they're backing you up with?
Because the attorney knows law. I would think. I would just think.
Right, okay. So you've told your attorney that you've received this Moonbot and now you're making positive videos on your YouTube channel, but you're not a promoter. And he turned around to you and said, that's fine, Alcifa.
Yeah.
How much did he charge you for that conversation?
Why would he charge me? He's one of my closest friends. He's a brother in my mosque.
Okay.
That's it.
The what? I'm sorry, Saint. I didn't hear you.
But did you tell him you're not a YouTuber?
He knows I'm a YouTube. He knows what I do.
No, wait. You just admitted it there, Alcifa. I heard you can't go back now.
What do you said? You expect me to deny anything?
He knows you're a YouTuber. How does he know you're a YouTuber, but you don't know you're a YouTuber?
Hey, but look.
Price is right, baby.
Hey, look. What is your main point, Sonny?
My main point is, Alcifa, sometimes the definitions that you give of what a promoter is, what a YouTuber is, are wrong.
Different from yours.
Not different from mine. Different from the main perspective of the majority of society. The majority of society. Do you hear what I say? Did you hear what I said? No, Alcifa. Alcifa, listen, right? Because you're sounding like a loony. You're sounding like a Looney Tunes guy now. You can't just make up words. Yeah, because you can't just make up words and definitions for yourself.
Once again.
Are you or are you not a YouTuber?
Once again, your main whole idea of this was just to try to get me to admit to something that.
No, we'll get you to admit to what?
Obviously,
what am I trying to get to?
mean,
oh yeah, I've got ulterior motives, bro. I'm here with ulterior motives.
Okay, but the thing is, with you is your definition is 100% right. The way you see things is 100% right. No, nothing that you see on my side is even understandable.
Do you remember earlier on in this stream when I turned around to Crypto Saint and I said, you know what, Saint, your perspective there is right, and I think you've hit it on the. I didn't see that, but I think you've hit it on the head there. Did you hear that bit earlier on, Alcifa, in this stream?
Yes, sir.
So how are you now going to sit here and try and tell me that I only sit here and believe my opinion is right?
But what about my?
You've got to, because you listen. You want me to prescribe to your opinion is what's going on here, Alcifa.
From the rest of the world.
Yes,
it is. I just told you I have a lot of people.
On what a YouTuber is, Alcifa. Let's go on the facts of what we've just talked about here. On what a YouTuber is or isn't. What constitutes a YouTuber or not?
Do you have something in writing that constitute what a YouTuber is?
Yes.
Okay, send it to me.
You've got it, Alcifa. It's the YouTube terms and conditions that you agreed to before posting content on your channel that says by posting content. No, Alcifa, I'm not your slave. I'm not your slave. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen. If you can't
get upset. Now we're getting to the heart of this thing.
Let's get to the heart of it and listen then. Listen then. If in the YouTube terms, you subscribe to YouTube's terms, you click the box and check the agreement that said when you put content on your channel, you are a YouTuber. You did that, bro.
Okay, I did that, right?
I don't need to send you the YouTube terms and conditions.
Okay. Let's go by the terms and conditions of YouTube, okay?
Yes.
in the United States Constitution, it says
Oh
me and
no.
Crypto Saint is 1/3 human. Do I go by that? I agreed to that to be
When did
born in
you
this
agree to
country.
it? When did you agree to it?
The day that I
No, no, no,
signed
no.
up,
When did you when did you agree to
I
that? Though?
just said it. I just
Al,
said it.
no,
I
you
just
didn't
said
agree
it.
to it.
I
You were
just said
just
it.
born. You were just
Hey, no,
born.
no,
That's
no,
not an
no, no,
agreement.
no.
You
Okay,
made a no. You don't have a
okay.
choice
Hold
to
on,
be
hold on.
born. No, no.
Hold on,
You don't.
hold on, hold
No,
on,
no, no, no. I'm gonna
hold
hold
on.
on.
When
You.
you
I'll be right
signed
back.
Gonna
to the
finish.
civil
I'm gonna.
service, when you
Sifa,
signed to the
I'm
civil
gonna
service.
finish, and then
All right, I
you can
just
go
told
right
you.
behind me.
All right,
You do not have a choice to be born wherever you're born. That wasn't a
yeah,
choice. When
yeah.
you sign up for YouTube, you're making a conscious choice to agree to those terms of service. Huge
Okay,
difference. Poor analogy.
okay. When you sign up for civil service, what are you agreeing to?
What's civil service? You signed up for that?
Yeah, you have to at the age of 18.
Well, you don't have to. You can go to
Yo, you
jail.
oh,
There's always a choice. You're just not
there's
free from the con. Listen, listen. There's always a choice. You're just not always free from the consequences of them. That
yeah,
doesn't mean you don't
exactly.
have a choice. Like someone
Yeah,
pisses me off, I could bash them over the head and severely injure them. That I was free to do that. It doesn't mean I
yeah,
won't go to jail for it. But you got choices. You're trying,
yeah.
bro. This is just a poor analogy. You're going down the wrong road.
No, no, I'm not a poor analogy. He wants to go by what YouTube
I,
said. I'm going by
poor
what the United
analogy.
States Constitution says.
No, no,
What's
no,
the
no.
difference?
Forget. What do you mean? What's the difference? The two don't have anything to do with each other.
No, no, it has everything. It says on
Uh,
YouTube when I
uh,
agreed to the sermon, to the terms and
to the sermon.
conditions. I'm a YouTuber. When I signed up for the silver service, I agreed to everything that comes behind it.
No, no, nice try. You're
Okay.
agreeing to
Yeah,
serve
no,
the
no.
country. Listen, man.
You're a
Here's the thing,
YouTuber,
bro.
man.
It,
Admit
I
it.
was saying it's worse than the poor analogy. I was just trying to get past it. That's a poor analogy.
Okay.
Yeah, it is though. It's
All
totally
right.
different.
All right.
You
All right.
know,
It's
you
very
know.
simple, though. I mean, I can't really believe you're sitting here arguing over the fact that after you've made content, you've got a crypto
It's not a
channel called Our Crypto Show. It's called Our Crypto Show. You've got an introduction speech that you use at the start of every video, yet
Mhm.
best
you don't
practices.
understand that you're a YouTuber in the eyes of the world. And what you're trying to say
Okay.
to me is that your definition is different to mine, even though mine might happen to match up with the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm. And a little Al Seefa is by him lonesome. You right. Sure enough, you right.
Thanks, bro. I do try, I can be wrong. I try hard not to make a habit out of it, I'll see that.
Hey, you know what? You're the only one that goes in on me that I really respect.
But I'm not even trying. I'm like,
You
I
go
tell you
in on
from.
me.
I honestly, Alcif, I thought we'd sit here, we'll have a quiet conversation about this, and maybe if I speak slowly enough and calmly enough, maybe I can just get him to see that. Oh, you know what? There's a lot of people out there that would see him as a YouTuber. You know, but again, it just comes off. No, it has to be an argument with you for whether it's kind of like you enjoy the argument with me. So whether you're right or wrong on the point, you're just going to argue for the sake of arguing. That's how I feel sometimes.
Nah, don't feel like that. It's just that I'm not easily convinced. Now, you
But
made your
bro,
point about YouTube.
yeah.
It's just you.
But then I'll see.
Are
Listen,
not.
I don't think we're ready to go
Leave
there.
that.
I don't think we're ready to go there. But it's not just about the YouTuber. That was the easy one for you to see. The next
okay.
difficult step is for you to see that you are actually a paid promoter for Moonberg.
I'm not a paid promoter, and you're
See,
not.
I told you that's going to be too difficult. It's difficult for you to see that you're a YouTuber. So how are you going to even see that you're a paid promoter in that sense? Even though you can admit, that you receive money from them, that you had a gentleman's agreement for you to document your journey on YouTube.
Hold on. You made some great points about YouTube, because my definition of what a YouTuber is completely different than what yours was. But
not just mine. Not just mine. See, don't blame me.
Okay, look, we're not putting anybody else. This is me and you talking.
Saint, help me out, man.
No, Saint, don't help him out. Let him. That man can defend himself.
All right, okay, I'll stand for it, bro.
Okay.
My definition of what a YouTuber is, and your definition of what a YouTuber is.
It made sense.
Can I ask?
Because I had hold on. I had a negative view of YouTubers, but you made some valid points. So that's why, yeah, you know what? This man is right.
Bruh.
So we can move on from that. We can move on from that point then, and let's not mention YouTubers because we both know now all three people up here on this stream right now are YouTubers.
Okay, I mean,
now I'm not paid by anybody to promote anything.
No,
but I'm still a YouTuber, whether I like it or not. I never wanted to be a YouTuber, but the community forced me into it, so here I am.
This is crazy.
Do you see what I mean? But I still have to admit that I am a YouTuber because I create content and put it on YouTube the same way that you do. So we can move on from that point. I wish
I had you at my child support case, man.
the second issue with and this is a bit more difficult to maybe come to terms with, Seefa, but you could just see how how people could put it to you that you are kind of paid, like at least. Well, let's break it down. Are you paid by Moonberg? Yes, that's not even a question. So we've already freely admitted, and we've moved on from the fact that you are paid by Moonberg. You do get financial gain from Moonberg.
I received a financial gain
from Moonberg. Yeah,
I am, but I'm not being paid by them. They gave me money. Just like when
anyway, somebody gets me money, I feel like I got paid.
Hold on. Just like Pace Car Mike, he gave me money. I don't consider him paying me, but he gave me money.
Okay, that's one analogy I can agree with, bro.
Okay.
You did get paid some I&D. You did get paid some I&D for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
Yeah.
But
you did get paid them. He paid them to you. In the definition of the dictionary, he did pay I&D. He paid you 50 I&D.
Okay. Okay. We got that established. Let's get this established. Hold on. Does Moonberg is getting something out of them giving me a Moonbot by me discussing what my experiences with Moonberg? I will never deny that.
Yes, they do.
I will never deny that.
Okay.
I won't deny it. I'm telling you.
Okay, so the thing is, so you can see how they benefit from what you do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. I don't know. I'm only 560 subscribers. I'm not Batman. I don't have 2,000. So how much of a gain they're going to get off of it?
Why are you bringing Batman into it when he's not here yet? Hopefully he does still join.
No, but it's true.
Let's talk about Bitsaway. Let's talk about Bitsaway. Obviously, he's got more subscribers than you.
Hold on.
He got paid 10K.
Hold on. We can use anybody. I'm just saying Batman has 2,000 subscribers. Nobody denies that. I'm just saying I'm not like him. I don't have 2,000 subscribers.
That don't mean shit.
Batman. It does to a lot of people.
No, that's why you only got 700, bro. That's why you only got 700.
Listen, it doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit in the context of you promote or not. If you promote,
no. I'm just saying about I don't know how much of a benefit I can be to Moonberg. You see, you're jumping ahead of the gun.
No, but
no.
It's not for you to quantify. It's not for you to quantify how much of a help you are. They already did that maths and worked out you're worth 700 Moonbot.
Okay, that's fine.
For whatever
for
you documenting the journey.
Because you have 500 something subscribers that might actually take you seriously. And you're I'm documenting my journey. Look at how I'm getting paid on Moonberg.
They knew very well at the time how many people had just followed you in Nova Chain, so they knew your audience. You were talking about Nova Chain previously, and you even discussed with them that, you know what, this is for the Nova Chain refugees. You know, so it was it was directed, aimed, targeted content. You might not have understood, but that's what they groomed you into creating for them.
They used you. Bro.
Okay.
They used you.
So they took a business. They took a business aspect of it to give the Nova Chain refugees another option. Okay.
Seefa, let me
But
say
the
this
point
to you,
was they
bro.
used
And
you for the
let me say
vehicle
this
to
because I
reach
gotta go
those
inside
Nova
real
Chain
quick.
refugees. They used you,
Yo,
Alcifa, for the vehicle to reach
Okay.
those. You might only have
Okay.
500 subscribers, but they know
hold on,
your position in the
hold on.
community as well, like how many different
Let
YouTubers
me
you
let
know
me
and how many YouTubers watch you. So they made a
yeah,
Okay.
technical
let me
judgment.
hold on, Alcifa. Let me say something because I gotta go inside for a little second.
Yes, sir.
But Alcifa, dude, they straight examined your entire existence. They identified a point where they could, um,
Get you.
appeal to whatever your weakness was.
Yeah.
And in your case, unfortunately, for all sorts and purposes, your weakness is hot tamale. They've been watching you since you've been in ARB, and how happy you were that ARB changed their lives. That they didn't just come and give you a bot. They made sure they threw one in there for her because they know that that's how they would hook, line, and sinker you into doing exactly what they wanted you to do, which is produce content on YouTube for them. If you don't really understand that, you can see how easy it was for them to get around you. Like they've been examining your entire message. They know you were in ARP, so they know you're a loyal soldier. You held on that to the end. You went pump Moonberg, I mean Nova right after that, right up until the end. So they know you're going to be someone who, no matter what happens, will continue to make content. No matter what happens, no matter how it looks, no matter how obvious it is, because it's a gift. And I've seen this happen to somebody before whose channel grew because he promoted arbitraging, and now he's not here no more. As a friend, I would hate to see that happen to you because I don't think you deserve that. Unless it is your job and it doesn't really matter what happens. That's just my honest thoughts on it. But I'm going to let you respond to that. But I do have to go inside and tend to my baby girl for just a minute.
How
You
long are you going to
think
be,
about
Saint?
that
Hold
for a
on.
second.
How long are you going to be, Saint, you think?
Maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Because I mean, I don't know if Batman's turned up or if what's going to happen now. It's been like, and I know a lot of people wanted us to keep this stream up. I don't think there's, well, unless you tell me different. Is there more to discuss here with Alcifa at the minute in that sense? I mean, if not,
I don't know.
what we could do is kill this
Maybe.
stream off and I'll start another one, like just a normal open, little small drunk
Oh,
detective
okay. So
stream.
like other, yeah, because there's 40 people, man. They miss you.
No, I know because
Hey,
it's
this
been.
is a great stream no matter what. At least
That's
stop getting
exactly, yeah.
drilled.
That's well.
Well,
I'm
no,
getting
no. He's saying
drilled by
he wants to.
I'm getting drilled by Sonny.
No. He's saying that there's no point for the title of the stream anymore. Like the purpose was for you and Batman to have your discussion, but
What happened? I
obviously.
thought you contacted
I
Batman.
tried to contact Batman, but I haven't got any blue ticks on his messages, so he hasn't seen my messages yet. He did say earlier on that when he comes, he'll see the thing later on and be here, but maybe he's got busy and he's out. And then I'll see if, I
Uh,
mean, I did speak to you as well, and I said to you either way, whether Batman comes or not, it's still give you an opportunity to come out and say your side of the story and your piece. I know. I mean, I don't know.
yes, sir.
Maybe he's sitting here in the live chat listening and not cuss him out a little bit. He might join.
You
All
gotta
right.
say something controversial.
Yeah. Well, hold on. He's not gonna come. Right now it's 3:17 in Israel. He's
Is it
asleep.
okay? It's
All right,
late night for him now.
let me tend to this little business, but I'm definitely down to come back.
All right, bro. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I'm having a good time here.
Okay.
All right, give me a minute.
But I really do appreciate you, Sonny.
I'll see if
doing
I
this.
appreciate you coming on the stream and being as open as you have. I know. Listen, we get a little bit heated. We're both hot tempered kind of guys in that sense. When we're passionate, let's say we're both passionate about when we talk. We're both
Exactly.
passionate about what we talk about, and sometimes
It's
I
like
get.
it's like fighting with my own self.
Oh, shit. I don't know how to take that.
Oh yeah, it could be an insult or a compliment.
No,
Oh,
I
man.
know it's all love out like that, Alcifa. And it's, again, I'm only saying to you that, look, sometimes you're going to go through these things a few times, Alcifa. I watched you go through the turmoil, but, like, as a bro, now you got to understand this from my point of view for a minute. You know,
Yes, sir.
you know, I've always thought ARB was a scam from the start, and a lot of people were going to get hurt, lose their money. I've always said
Yep.
that. I've been clear about it from the start. If you look really, the first video I made about ARB was in November 2018, and ultimately December 2018 when the block exchange came out. After that
Yep.
point, it was misery and turmoil for everybody. So for me, I feel justified in doing what I did back then, like, because it may have helped a lot of people not get wrecked in ARB. You were one of the people that were already in there. There was other people, YouTuber friends of mine that were in the whole program. I saw them all get wrecked, one after the other. When that happened, and you know you moved into Nova Chain, and then you know it was like at that first point, I thought, oh God, you know, here we go again. It's going to be the same outcome. And then Nova Chain happened, and then you jumped into Moonberg, and I was like, is this guy now like doing this on purpose? Is it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is it that he purposely picks these ones because he knows really what the score is, and deep down inside he don't even care whether they're a scam. He's just happy to try and make a bit of money in the first place. That's the thing that gets me.
Yeah,
you know?
you know, I can see it your way like that. You know, my first time when I got into ARB, I even made a video. My whole point was to arbitrage more XRP token. You know, that's my first first platform, and I fell in love with the platform because, man, I saw how this platform can help so many people, and yeah, it turned out to be what it is. And then I looked into Nova Chain, and a lot of people like Nova Chain. Nova Chain's been around. I like the way it was paid out. I really didn't go in depth, but it was paying out, you know. But it just it was it. But you know, the thing about Moonberg, that was, I always was said that I like Moonberg. I took my time. I didn't. I wasn't even invested in Moonberg, and this was weeks before, because I used Moonberg as a way to show the difference between arbitraging and Moonberg. You know.
Hold on a minute,
So
Seefa. How long have you been in Moonberg?
I think I'm going on 2 months.
Oh, has it just been 2
Yeah,
months since
2
they
months.
gave you the bots? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it's not even been that long, bro.
No, it ain't been that long. I mean, I talked about it a couple of times before I even got into it. You know, people what they say, but I know people. Some people feel like it's a scam, and some people don't feel like a scam. And I have said it before. You know, it can move. Can Moonberg end up being a scam? Sure, it could. I don't talk to Tobias. You know, I only had 2 conversations with Christoph. You know, I told people, yeah, you know, get in and don't put any money in it. Just kick the tires around. If you discover something, let me know. I mean, if I can't answer your question, I'm sure Bitsaway or somebody can. But if you
Bitsaway can't
find
answer
something,
let me just make this clear. Bitsaway cannot
yes,
answer
sir.
my questions. We've been through it many times with him. He
Yeah.
doesn't.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying basic questions. I don't know how much. I like Bitsaway because me and him talk on the phone a lot. He a good dude to me. I like his character and everything. I just know him as a person, not as just as a YouTuber. You know. It is what it is. But I told people
Oh, we're
one
totally at
thing.
different ends of the spectrum there in that sense. I know Bitsaway as a person. I know his character, and I completely detest where he comes from, what he does, and what he stands for, Seefa. Because
Yeah.
you would be one to admit, possibly like you were trying to say earlier, that Saint, knows a little bit more, and maybe I know a little bit more when it comes to the technicals of this stuff. And I'm pretty sure that
Yes, sir.
you would put Bitsaway up on that pedestal as well, that he knows a little bit more.
I don't know. I don't know how much Bitsaway. I don't know if he knows more than me or not. I don't.
And let me tell you now, the thing with Bitsaway is,
say that.
if he knows as much as he wants to let on to people that he knows, then he should clearly be able to see these scams for what they are in the first place as well. And he does, Alcy, for this is the thing, we've seen, this is why I have this hatred for Bitchway in this sense.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? Seefa. Oh, we're just getting to the juicy part there when Seefa's knocked off. So listen, I think up to now, we've got a good stream. It's not too long, hour and a half. I'm going to cut this one off. And in the next 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes even, not even that, I'm going to start it up straight away on a new stream so that we can just enjoy ourselves, and that one might get deleted.
Oh, okay. And then you can keep going in on me, even about XRP.
Well, listen, we'll open the next stream. We'll open up to everybody like we normally do. I'll put a link in the description so we can have I know ACG wants to jump on and get a quick drink with us, so let's do that.
Can you send me the link too?
I will send you through you. I'll send you the link definitely, guys. Listen, I appreciate it. I'm sorry that Batman didn't turn up. We tried to get him here, but hopefully you enjoyed the discussion that we had anyway, and we'll still try and set up with Batman when we can.
All right, thanks.
All right, peace out, guys.